Hey, what's up, everyone? Known as Geeks. This is part 2 on how to take off the center console for a Scion 2004 and through 2007. The Scion, of course, it's XB. I didn't say that. It's also called a BB. Originally in Japan, I believe it's 1999 or 2000 or 1998 or somewhere around there. Japan already originally came out with this vehicle. The in America, they come out in 2004. Originally, it was made in 2003, but released in 2004 for America version. And then they call it a XB. I don't know why, because extra big or whatever. And then for the BB is like big bitch or big box or whatever. I don't know. Big Bubba. I don't know. But anyways, I was showing you how to take off these pieces, the center console, and how to take the instrument cluster panel, and then how to take the airbag system off. One thing I forgot to say on that video, make sure you disconnect the power from the make sure you disconnect your battery. That's what I'm trying to say. I was thinking of something right now. I'm sorry. Make sure you disconnect your negative power from your battery, because if you don't, your airbag's going to go off, and that's a big no-no. I'm going to have, in the beginning of the video, you're going to probably be like, what the heck? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little smaller video. I'm going to attach it to the, to the first part of the video, the part 1 video, because I didn't get to tell you to disconnect the battery. Okay, so continue where we left off. Take the grill off. I don't recommend the tool, because if you use the tool, you're going to break it. Now from there, you take these 2 screws off, and then you're going to have your speaker, and then you take your connector. Your connector is going to be here. Now, you won't have the same speaker as I will, and maybe you will, I don't know. My speaker is different. Yours is going to be a little small round paper cone tweeter. Mine's going to have a paper cone and a tweeter on top of it. And what that tweeter, or what that speaker looks like, is this one right here. Supposedly this is the best one you can get for the Scion, the best type of speaker you can get. There ain't going to be any better ones than that. This one, I think I need to replace it because it's kind of old and it doesn't really have reflexes on it. It's not supposed to have reflexes, but it does have a spider cone on the bottom, so I'm pretty sure there should be some reflex to it. If I can find my other little speaker, which I don't see it, I would be able to tell you where it's at, but I don't see it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So this design, I don't know who it's by, or I know who it's by, but I just don't know what model this is and so on. But I know this is by a company called Alpine. I'm really not so familiar with speakers. I am kind of familiar with speakers, but I'm not familiar with companies who makes the best tweeters, mid-range, subwoofers, woofers, and so on. I'm not too sure who's the best, but so far they sound really great. I also actually have not the stock door speakers. I actually have those right there, which are kickers. Those actually sound good for voice. They sound amazing. They sound great. You can actually get those on Amazon for like 99 bucks for four speakers. Yes, you can have that exact same size speaker on the back side over there on the corner. See where the little grill is at on the left corner? Right over here. Right there. You can actually have those there. You just need to have a speaker bracket and then make a few holes and they will fit in there. These are 6x5 speakers originally. They're supposed to be 2.5 or something like that. Or no, 2.5. That's way too small. 5.25. Okay, so into the next step. Of course, you take all this stuff off, take the speaker wire off, and then you move down here. Down here, you're gonna find a bolt. I've actually made another videos of these things, but it was kind of sloppy and I didn't really like it, and I ran out of time and messed up on a lot of things. So I redid a lot of the videos. So you're going to be seeing this video in 4K. That's why it looks so good. I'm using a Note 7. Reason why I haven't upgraded is because I wanted to go with the Samsung Galaxy S8, because it's going to be, as rumors heard and as some places confirm, that it's going to be a 6.4 or 6.5 inch screen like the Samsung Galaxy Mega used to be at 6.3. That was my very first phone that I've actually purchased. And then many years later, because like 2-3 years later, because that phone started to become slow, operating system was far behind. So I went with the Note 7, which is a great phone, and I got it almost pretty cheap. Of course, I have bypass methods for the updates and so on, but I'm not going to get into that. So you're gonna take this plastic piece off. It's gonna pop off, and then you're gonna have a bolt right down here, which is gonna be a 12mm bolt. Now, a socket set that I recommend of using on your vehicle, and you, like say you want to start as a mechanic, I recommend this company, which is called Power Torque. I got this set at O'Reilly Auto Parts. These sockets are very unique. You probably find them at AutoZone and so on, but I got them for. I used to work at O'Reilly, so I got a discount for like $30, and normally I think they're like 60. These sockets will fit anything. Literally, I'm not joking. You can fit stripped, you can fit star, triangle, metric, say, standard, so on. I'm not very familiar with sockets, and if I repeated things twice, I'm not bad. I'm still learning as I go, and I'm not an actual mechanic, but I know how to do some things. Yeah, but this, I do recommend the socket, and that's pretty much the actual socket set right there. It's amazing socket set. This is all you need if you want to take things off of your vehicle. If you're looking for long socket sets, I know O'Reilly Auto has the long socket sets with the exact same style of teeth on them, and these teeth are amazing. I even have another socket set that had the flatter flatter teeth, and those work okay, but these work almost on every single thing you want to throw at. So I do recommend these. So you probably end up getting it for like either 50 or 60 bucks. I don't remember. I do recommend it, and there's a really good tools. It's backed by a lifetime warranty, so if something happens, you can just replace it. Make sure you don't lose your receipt at O'Reilly's, or get yourself an over rewards card, and don't change your number, because if you change your number and you can't remember it 5 years later, and your stuff breaks, that's going to be very hard if you can't remember your old number. So moving on to the next part, you take off that speaker, then you take off the screws, and you take off the bolt that's in the back. Same thing with this one back here. I don't think I explained that, but there's a bolt right in the back, and that one's going to be a 10mm bolt, or you can use a long Phillips screwdriver to take it off. Now from there, once you take that one off, and then those, these screws right here, this one down here, that one down there. Once you take all that off, you should be good to go. And remember, take your before you disconnect it's already late to talk about it. I just want to say it again. Make sure you disconnect your negative wire from your battery that's on your vehicle. Take it off, otherwise you're going to jack up your system and things are going to mess up. So make sure there's no power running into your vehicle. See, there's none running whatsoever. From there, make sure you don't have nothing on top, of course. I want to screw up here. So you're going to take it off, pop it off like that, and then fairly just comes off like that. Now it's going to be a little heavy at first because of the airbag system that's right on the bottom right here. It's going to be a little heavy, so you just pop it off just like that. You shouldn't have anything else in the way, and your interior just comes off like that. Easy peasy lemony squeezy. If you do my steps, you'll get everything out of the way, and that's what the airbag system looks like. If you can see that, these things are very very delicate. No wonder it doesn't work. It's not because it's not focusing right automatically. So if you can see, this is what it looks like. Alright, but we're not here to actually look at that. We're here to look at this kind of thing. So pretty much this is how you see the top of your vehicle. This is what it is. This is all the things that you're looking for. And the reason why I was looking through here, because I'm going to add an amplifier for my door speakers. And then I'm gonna soundproof them. So what I'm gonna do is I seen a YouTube channel where you could actually cut 10-inch woofer here's. You can cut them here so you can give it that extra bass. I am a audiophile enthusiast, so I really love clear, crisp music. And if you want these to sound good, you should add an amplifier to it. Soundproof your thing, because there's